How's it going, everyone? Dark Shigong here, gaming on the dark side. GOTDS, got this. And welcome to this week's video covering Evedure, the Venomancer. We're going to get into this real quick, but before we do that, watch my kitty. This weekend event starts on Thursday, May 20th. It'll go all the way through Monday, May 24th. It's going to give us 90 hours to grind this event out, which is plenty of time for all my free-to-play and grinders. So, let's check out the TLDR for those who are ready to jump right into the event. So, for this event here, guys, the maximum amount of gems required will be 23,694. On the max save boost relics, you'll need 52 at least. And if you need to purchase some gems to do this, it'll cost about 50 bucks. All in all, this event actually has a cost of 15,738 souls that you actually have to go for. Now, if you're curious how I got those numbers, well, hey, check out the rest of the video where I get into everything and tell you how I got those numbers. So, hey, for all you guys that are doing it, sit back, join my boy Kermit here with some tea, and enjoy the show. All right, we'll be doing things a little bit differently here, trying out a new program, so I gotta feel it out. So we're gonna cover just the event highlights really quickly, rather than going into a real hardcore in-depth thing. We're gonna cover Evedure, some of these new relics, and of course, those crazy new Apex Panthers. Those things are kind of cool. So let's start off with Evedure's skills. This Titan's bringing some interesting stuff. For his first skill, you're going to get 180% Titan and troop poison damage, 70% base Titan and base Panther health, awesome. And on enemy death, you're going to call an Apex Panther, and you'll get 5 of those bad boys. We'll cover those guys a little bit later. Now, for the second skill, 240% Titan and troop health, 250% Titan poison damage, 2 times an attack, so that's 500%. And 150% Titan and Panther armor piercing, 2 times an attack, so it's really 300%, because this guy sucks on defense. Third skill, 40% Titan and troop melee ranged resist, 44% Titan critical, and when an Apex Panther is called, you're going to gain 100% Titan troop and spell poison damage and armor piercing a max of 5 times. So that's 500% Titan damage, troop damage, poison spell damage, and armor piercing. That is a huge one, guys. Really, really cool. Fourth skill, 44% Panther critical, 300% Panther poison damage, 2 times an attack, so it's 600%. 200% Titan and troop armor, 2 times on attack, so you're getting 400% armor. You're going to get 40% troop all elemental resist on that last skill, 400% poison spell damage, which really gives you 500% if you think about it. And lastly, every 30% health loss for the Apex Panthers, you're going to gain 30% Titan troop poison damage within their aura. So any troops that are within their aura, and the Titans in the aura, I guess, too, you're going to get that extra 30% poison damage, which is great. So all in all, man, you are talking some serious buffs here. I mean, you can get up to 900% poison spell damage. Just on paper right here, you got 300, 500, you got 800% armor piercing right off the get, right? That's not even including any relics yet and all, and some of the other things that go on. So that's pretty freaking crazy, dude. It's a lot of armor piercing, but is it going to be enough? Let's look at some more skills and find out. So, prestige skill-wise, what do we got? At prestige level 10, you're going to have 50% base Panther health and damage. Nice. Unlocked from prestige level 1, when an Apex Panther is called into battle, it's going to cast a poison cloud on 5 different enemies. A max of 5 times, because you only get 5 Apex Panthers. Unlocked from prestige level 4, when an Apex Panther is called into battle, it's going to cast Rage on 4 allies, a max of 5 times. That's huge. Unlocked at level 7, an Apex Panther Death, that's going to debuff the enemy army with a negative 5% poison resist and melee resist, a max of 5 times. So that's an if all your Apex Panthers die and the enemy is there in the way, it's going to debuff them by 25% poison resist and melee resist. That's pretty interesting, though it does suck having to have your Panthers die. And at Prestige level 10, when your Panthers do die, you'll at least get 3 Panthers for each one of those Apex Panthers. So that's a max of, 15 extra Panthers at the end of this thing. So if you're losing your Apex Panthers, at least you'll be getting some of your regular Panthers. Now, before I can move on, there was a quick update to some of these things based off of the videos from Zalon and Vintage and stuff. A fix has been released for Evidure's debuff attack. Basically, the number of instances has also been increased from 20 to 30. So I think they're making sure it actually works, because it wasn't seeming like it was popping off the way it was supposed to. Now, with that update, this is what his skills look like now. Evedure is going to have a base Titan all elemental resist at 70%. Now, here's where they changed it a bit and updated. When Evidure's attacks hit an enemy, he has a 50% chance to cast Poison Cloud on that enemy and reduce their poison resist by 5%. Now that's going to happen a max of 30 times. My question is a max of 30 times per enemy, or a max of 30 times in total over the course of the entire fight? And as far as I can tell, this does not splash, so it's a single unit. So if he's hitting just one battalion, that's losing it. If he's hitting just a Titan, that's losing it. It's not like he hits the whole group of guys that are all together, at least as far as I can tell. Now, if it is different and you guys see it splashing, please let me know in the comments below so other people watching this video can see that and know for sure what's really happening. Now let's talk about these Apex Panthers. Now, Apex Panthers, when they're called in, guys, they're going to be 3 of them, packs of 3, right? So they're kind of like the Omega Goliaths, where you have like 3 of them. The Apex Panthers are going to have 60% base all elemental resist, and they also have 50% critical attack already included on them, so you only need another 50 to get them to 100% for those 100% crit damages all the time. Now, if you look here at their stats, compared to a level 25 Panther, they have more health, right? And they also do a little more damage. So that's not too bad. And like I said, if we can get those guys to crit all the time, that's really going to help out a lot too. But my question still is, do we have enough armor piercing with this Titan? And that's where some of these new relics come into place. I'm only going to look at the new relics, guys. You can look up the old relics. The reward chart's up there, right? You got Venom Seed and Jade Rat. You're going to get Artemis in this. You got the Panther Muzzle, which is awesome. Forest Carving, great. But the ones we want to look at here, guys, we're going to cover Keeper Staff first. Now, Keeper Staff, you're going to be able to get that at 23,000 souls. It's going to give you 50% Titan and Troop poison damage, 100% Apex Panther poison damage, and 80% Apex Panther armor piercing and armor. All right, so that's an extra 150 damage for your Apex Panther. It's pretty cool. You only get the Arca Venorum, which is at 24,000 souls, 50% Titan poison damage, 40% Titan and Troop health, and on allied troop death, you have a 35% chance to cast a poison cloud on 4 enemies with a 20-second cooldown. Now, the big one I want to look at, guys, is the Council Insignia. This is a freaking amazing relic. It's one of those ones that can go on any Titan because it does not have an element that it's dealing with, right? 40% Titan and Troop armor piercing. Great start. 25% Troop critical. Awesome. All troops. And on enemy death, you have a 50% chance to gain 20% Titan and Troop armor piercing a max of 10 times. That's up to 200% damage or armor piercing, guys. Now you add that to the 40, that's 240% armor piercing with a single relic. That is crazy. Crazy. This relic is sweet. And I definitely want to get it. All right, it's time to move on to the math, guys. Let's do some calculations. But before we start, don't forget, guys, I'm not going to be taking into consideration the Portal Stone refresh rate. All right? We're not going to be looking at Portal Stone battle drops because I have no idea how many you're going to get. A 60-second PP turnaround time is what we're going to base this off of. So a minute between attacks. 1.4 boost Titan is what you're using. And we're only going to calculate most of our numbers off of 1-star boost relic rolls so we can look at the worst luck possible. So if you get something better, awesome. But if it's the worst case, well, this is what we got. So starting off, let's check out our Boost Titans, guys. With a 3-star Poison Titan, you're going to have a 1.1 boost. 4-star Poison Titans will give you a 1.2 boost. If you got a Toxic Trinket for a Infiltrator, that might give you 1.4. If you have Life Spark, Loki, Freya, and once you get Evedure, you get a 1.4 boost. And if you spent 15,000 DGs, you got, well, back in the day, I think they're way less now, at 12 maybe. You can get yourself Growthorn here with a 1.5 boost. Now, the event rewards for the grind. In this event, guys, we have 4,200 gems. You're going to have 925 portal stones. And we also get ourselves 6 boost relic tokens in this event. We're going to be using those in our calculations. But I want to show some interesting math with these here. So this is for all the naysayers talking about, you know, oh, we don't have our 4,000 gems. Well, check this out, guys. We do get something back. In this event, with those portal stones, gems, and boost tokens, look at the souls. The portal stones are going to equal 4,312 souls from the battles we do. The gems, another 3,000 souls, and the boost tokens, if we only get 1-star rolls, is 2,688 souls. That's a total of 10,262 souls, guys. That means that 39%, almost 40% of this event is paid for, quote unquote paid for, with event rewards. That only leaves you guys with 15,738 souls that you technically have to buy with your saved up gems and relics. Or if you need to buy gems and all that, guys, that's all you got to do. So really, in reality, you're getting all of this stuff in this event for 15,738 souls, not 26,000 souls. Now let's move into the actual grinding numbers for the full event. All right, if we're looking at a pure grind with 26,000 souls, not using any relics whatsoever, you want to hold on to them for whatever reason, it's going to take you 1,858 battles. Now, all in all, using the rewards in there, that's going to leave you with a balance of portal stones that you need to get, 4,649 portal stones to finish this. If you don't have those portal stones lying around, it's going to take you 23,694 gems to get those portal stones. The grind time is about 31 hours to do. If you need to buy your gems, it's about 50 bucks. Now, if you're going to use the included relics in the event, that's 6 relics, it does reduce your total amount of battles. You only have to do 1,714. The portal stones do go down a little bit. It's about 4,200. It's going to take about 21,000 gems. And it reduces it down to about 28 and a half hours on your grind. And still, if you need to buy the gems to do it, the $49.99 pack is the best one. You'll have some gems left over, which is great. But that's the best deal, the best bang for your buck. Now, if you're going to be using all your boost relics you've saved up, worst case scenario, guys, it's going to take, 52 of those, plus the 6 that are in the event. That's 58 relics total to do this. But you'd only have to do 464 battles with nothing but 1-star rolls. You'll actually gain 1,398 gems, and it'll take about 8 hours. So technically, that's a free, quote-unquote, free grind. But for 52 saved relics, I sure as heck wouldn't do it. So be very careful. All right, so this brings us down to the question at the end. Is it really worth it, right? Is the grind worth it? And the final thoughts. Well, hey, personally, it's worth it to me because this is the 4th Archmage, and I need him for the Tesseract, right? Some of you guys have collected all of them, then go for it. Now, as an Apex attacker, this guy seems pretty freaking solid overall. Can he take out Minerva at P10? Possibly. I think there's enough armor piercing. You're going to have to play really smart. Watch out for those legionaries dropping on her and stuff. But, or on him. You know, it's doable. However, I don't think it's going to be necessarily an easy fight per se. So, but that's a good thing. We don't want Minerva to be a total pushover and having to wait for another defender. That's ridiculous. I mean, she should last for a while, so that's good. So I think it's worth it. For that one relic, the council one, that thing is definitely worth it. So I would go for that for sure. Yeah, so overall, I think this is a worthwhile event. It has a ton of great Panther relics. The Titan himself is great. You got 2 poison prestige food in there, right? You got Artemis and you get a poison token in there. So that's 2 prestige food you can use for this. And if you don't really care about Evedure at all, then get him there 3 for one of your other poison titans. I don't know who you do other than him, but at least you can get a P2 on this guy. So that's a great thing. So yeah, I think this is worth it. I would say go for it, guys. This is worth the saving you've been doing. Get your Archmage, get your Tesseract, get your relics. And that's going to be it, guys. Sorry for like a different feel here. I'm trying a brand new program. I moved to Final Cut Pro. This is my first video I've done completely in Final Cut Pro, so there's a lot of things I'm still learning to do. So thanks for bearing with me. If you like the video, definitely give it a like, comment below. That helps a lot, guys. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hopefully I've earned it. Hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you are subscribed, maybe do me a favor and share my video with your alliance mates. Tell them to subscribe to my channel. That would help a lot, dudes. And one last thing I want to mention. Vintage still does not have an SPP account. Now I know the devs, Dom, Haig, and Matt, watch my videos. They love them. I'm their favorite person and all that stuff. So you guys, please hear me, man. Talk to whoever needs to be talked to. Get Vintage an SPP account. That is super important. We need to have it. That guy's got some great insight, and I would love to see his John Madden style breakdowns on these Titans, guys. And that's what I'm gonna say on that. So definitely, please do that. And with that being said, it is officially a wrap. I gotta get some rest. Got a big grind tomorrow for this thing, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys as well, if you've sat around this video, then I know you're a grinder. You're going to get Evedure just like me. So, thanks for joining me. This is Darshigong, and I hope to catch all of you amazing people gaming on the dark side.